Yeah, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. So as you can see, no webcam today. I'm actually leaving for vacation tomorrow, so my room is a little bit messy while I'm trying to pack and stuff. So just gonna make my life a little bit easier and not use my webcam for today. But in this video, I just wanted to talk about 3 different projects. I want to talk about Memeland, which is a very hyped project from 9gag. I also want to talk about Moonlanders, which I'm a big fan of. A, the artwork's really good, which I'll show you in a minute. And B, the way they're running their Twitter account, I think is really well done. They're telling a story, they're building a community, they're building lore, and I think that's really important to not just running a bunch of spam collaborations, really trying to build up a solid community for your project, which will most likely inevitably give you a better floor price post mint. Then we're also going to talk about Goblin Town because we just have to. It hit something like 8 ETH this morning, and it's just something I got to talk about because it's absolutely wild to watch. So without further ado, let's hop straight into these 3 topics. All right, guys, so the first project on the list today is Memeland by 9gag. And as you can see, they're verified on Twitter, so this is a legit project. I have actually spoken to 9gag, and he is also a part of my Discord group. So big fan of the dude. I think he is a great guy, really trying to learn the NFT space. He's investing in different NFTs, so he's not just a part of this to drop a collection. He's investing, he's talking to people, he's getting to know people, he's following people, he's learning. So it's really cool to see. And as you can see, they have 350,000 followers on their Twitter account, so obviously people are very excited about this. I think I saw this Twitter account when it was like below 5,000, so it has blown up really quickly, really fast, and has been really fun to watch. But regardless, guys, I don't have too much information to share about this specific project. I do think it's going to do really well. They've had collaborations with all of the biggest projects, all of the biggest influencers in the space, and they seem to be at least building a solid community as well throughout their Discord, throughout their Twitter, etc. So be on the lookout for Memeland. You can snag a whitelist spot for this project. I'm sure it's going to be a cook. Regardless, remember, not financial advice, but I would say Memeland is one of those projects that you're not going to want to miss throughout 2022, considering where the market is currently at and how almost all of the attention is going to a select few projects. All right, friends, so the next project on the list today is Moonlanders. And the reason I wanted to bring up this project is A, I'm a big fan of one of the advisors on this team. His Twitter account is double Q, which I will link down in the description below. But I'm also just a big fan of the artwork and how they are going about telling a story on their Twitter account. So there's a bunch of ways to market an NFT collection. There's a bunch of ways to make sure your NFT collection sells out. One of those ways is just spamming collaborations and giveaways and retweeting all of them and just blowing up your timeline with this sort of stuff. And it works, but what we'll see is potentially a FOMO kick in during mint and then just a slow bleed of floor price. So what you really want to do is exactly what I think Moonlanders is doing well. They're telling a story, they're showcasing their artwork, they're making sure that you get connected to the lore, to the IP, to the brand, to the characters, and I think they're doing a really good job with that. So I would say Moonlanders is a S-tier collection when it comes to understanding how to run a Twitter account to make it genuinely come across as a collection that really cares about building a brand and building a community and taking care of their holders. So I'm a big fan of Moonlanders for the artwork, for how they're running their Twitter account, for the people on the team. I can't say enough good things. Obviously has a lot of engagement as well. Obviously has a bunch of followers as well. Those are kind of the classics that you kind of look for. The Discord is open. The website is live, which we'll check out really quick. And just once again, it just looks great, right? So I don't really have anything bad to say about this project. I'm looking forward to seeing what happens to this collection when they mint sometime this month, and I will be there minting alongside you guys. So once again, Moonlanders, if you're a fan, check out their Discord, follow their Twitter, turn on that notification bell. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. All right, guys, just really briefly, we're going to talk about some insanity happening with Goblin Town. And so full disclosure, I own 0 of these NFTs. I sure as hell wish I did. What we'll do is we'll filter by buy now. What you can see is the floor price is super thin and also at about 8 Ethereum. They minted for free, okay? for free. The entire space started talking about them. They started holding Twitter spaces where they just kind of role played as goblins, and it was absolutely hilarious. Even this like monologue has been copy and pasted in so many different discords. It just kind of caught on like wildfire, and it was incredibly interesting to watch and incredibly inspiring, I think, for a lot of collections, because we're just seeing so many derivatives and so many different projects come out trying to emulate something similar to Goblin Town. But regardless, I don't have much to say about this collection. It's a 10,000 collection size. It has about a 50% ratio of owners to items, and there's about 600 items listed on the secondary market. So the floor is very thin. It has had a huge FOMO pump run up since this morning. So make sure to be on the lookout for this collection just to see what happens in the next few weeks, because it'll be very interesting to watch how this project develops, its lore and its IP, and where it goes from here. Because obviously the holders that got in early have made a shit ton of money and they are feeling really good. But the people who have bought at 5, 6, 7, 8 Ethereum, they're going to be expecting this collection to continue to do well. And the team has made something like $2 million now off of total OpenSea volume. And so we'll see what happens, but it'll be very interesting to watch. And the saga has been incredibly interesting, especially in a very low volume period of time where OpenSea doing analytics shows us that we're constantly in like the 20 to $40 million OpenSea daily volume range. So very low volume, but a collection is going to the moon. And you know, bear market or not, there's still opportunities here, right? This was a free mint, okay? So like I said in one of my tweets, bear markets are the time to focus up, like dollar cost average into things, like get exposure to things, be patient, keep capital on the side to make sure you can mint certain things. Like still plenty of opportunities to go around. And I want to make sure my audience doesn't completely check out and miss all of this crazy stuff that's going to happen potentially this year, next year, the following year. Crypto and NFTs, they're not going anywhere. So very curious to see what happens. Regardless, what we'll do is we'll check out Bitcoin and Ethereum's price really quick. 30K and 1.8K for Ethereum. Yep, around that. So we saw a bit of a retrace back to the upside. We hit around 32,000 Bitcoin and we got past $2,000 Ethereum once again. And now we've seen a bit of a decrease. So once again, I think we're just playing in the sandbox. We're kind of just going sideways. And realistically, all I'm doing with crypto is dollar cost averaging, right? Like Bitcoin hit $69,000, Ethereum hit like 4,300. And so buying now 50-60% lows, probably not the worst idea. So I am dollar cost averaging a bit every Monday while still continuing to hold the large portion of my bag in cash, waiting for a bigger capitulation. So once again, guys, thank you guys so much for following me on my Twitter and my YouTube channel. If you like this video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to this channel. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below about the market and what's going on, bear, bull, how you're feeling. And I will see you guys in the very next video.